most important thing is adaptability. That's the most important thing that people need to learn. And, you know, when your back is against the wall and you're desperate, you're going to adapt. Yeah. So why not cultivate that adaptive behavior before your back's against the wall? Yeah. You know, instead of having that pressure which makes you adapt, why not just change your mindset and start adapting now to what's going to happen, right? And say to yourself, well, okay, in 6 months time, 2 years, 3 years time, I know that Python programming is going to be absolutely massive. Yeah. So go learn Python, right? If you're so way inclined. Yeah. If, you know, for example, in England, we've got, you know, the cybersecurity thing going on right now. Cybersec is becoming, you know, huge, with people working from home, obviously globally. So penetration testing is becoming massive. If you want to run a business, then think about the kind of business you're interested in, because everything, you need to be interested in what you're doing, right? Like if you're not interested in what you're doing and you don't think, you know, you talked about this the other day with me, yesterday, we talked about, you know, that almost that childish enthusiasm and what was the word that I forget what the word was. Inquisitiveness. That was the word that we came up with. And I think if you're inquisitive and you really like the sound of something, you like the idea of it, then just go and learn something about it. It's not rocket science. You know, YouTube has resources. There are websites with so many courses. You know, MIT has loads of open courseware. It's free stuff, right? Harvard, I think, has that. There are MOOCs you can go and do in any subject you want. And even if the information's 3 years out of date, right, you can still learn loads of cool stuff, really. I mean, I did a machine learning course with MIT probably about 2 years ago. And that was how I got the knowledge around the recommender systems. I mean, it was hard. It was boring. It was hard. It damaged my brain. But I came away with 20 hours of information and some of it was retained there. So I can have a conversation with people like you, whereas before that, I would never have been able to have a sensible conversation about a recommender system. I wouldn't have even known what it was. Yeah.
Beautiful. And that gives you confidence, right? That's what we're getting with knowledge and learning we do. Okay. There's no, unuseful knowledge in this world. So totally, if not one thing, then another, right? That will help you. So I hear about very practical steps people take now. They enroll into boot camps. Okay, there are these extensive programs. Do you have any experience around those?
I haven't actually done a boot camp myself, but I've heard of loads. There are loads of them, right? But I think also it's down to like your mindset. Like if you remember things really, really easily and you know, you have a technical mindset, then you can go and learn how to program, right? But like, for me as an individual, like, I'm not a programmer yet, but I can use programs and I you know, I can do back end stuff and I can do WordPress and I can do all these things. And then I can call on other people who I know who can help me with coding if I have a problem. But a lot of these platforms, like, I mean, WordPress runs nearly 30-something% of all websites are based on WordPress is what I heard. Yeah. So if that's the case, then why not go and learn how to be a WordPress maintenance person, who, you know, or someone who goes and writes blogs or uploads blogs to people's websites, for example. Yeah, do the back end stuff, which you don't need programming for. You know, there are social media jobs. There are so many jobs, right? That I think actually the opportunity is there, and I really believe that.